Alright, welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We've been roaming the wasteland, collecting collectibles, raising our level and our classes, and we've been quite busy because, to be honest, this game is one of the most grind-friendly games I've played in a long time, and I may have gone a little bit overboard because it might be better to start grinding at the moment. You have a little bit more heroes than I have right now, but I'm guessing it doesn't hurt. I changed up my party a little bit to accommodate for whatever's gonna come next, because with normal fighting, yes, you can go with tactician for healing, but in an actual, let's just say, hard fight, you want to have something that's a little bit more potent on the healing side. So I did change up my team a little bit before continuing, just to make sure that whatever comes next, we'll be ready for it. So for now, we're just trying to get back to camp. And he did say that he wanted to discuss a few things while we were getting back, so... But I'm guessing if that's the case, he should have already been talking to us, right? I'm just hoping that whatever happens, we'll get an opportunity to take out the clock. And the thing I'm wondering, which I've been thinking about, is if we do get permission to destroy the clock, or at least do something for it, will the console then show up, and would we need to fight it, in order to get permission to destroy the clock? That's what I'm wondering, but as with many things, there's only one way to find out, and that's just by continuing the game and seeing what happens. But I'm very curious about it, because I'm pretty sure that most of the people at the colony, they don't trust us. They really don't. They have no reason to. We are trying to build on the trust by helping in any way we can, but still.
Do they really grow from a head?
I can tell I'm being watched. He must be very wary of me.
No, he's just curious. Alright, let's get inside. I think that is the first thing he said on our journey back. It's not a lot, is it? And I'm thinking, as soon as we probably get the colony on our side, when we destroy the clock or whatever, I think that's when we can finally start talking to people, or at least people will start to relax around us. So where is that? Guess I'm going upstairs. It's been a while since I've been here. Wait. Is it me, or shouldn't it not have been closed? Yeah. Wait, is someone trying to mess with me? I think we should be able to teleport to the other side and get to it, so whatever they're planning, it's not working. Okay, we're not allowed to skip travel there. Then how are we going to get there? Something weird's going on. Did I mess something up when I went on the quest that I teleported towards or anything like that? I don't think so, right? So what other ways do we have to get there? I don't think there's any way to get up those cliffs, right? Hey, wasn't not me, or didn't we used to have like gates here before? Oh, I'll take it. It does make it easier to get where we need to be. Oh god, yes. And I thought that would happen. The consoles here.
Our heroes return. Good work, Xeon.
Where have you been?
Just watching from the sidelines. And I must say, it was quite a spectacle.
In what way?
Beg pardon. I forget. You drones have no aesthetic sense. Your droll skirmish was one thing. It almost put me to sleep. But this here... Well, I'd say the colony is due a promotion.
I recall no droll skirmish.
The one where these maggots surfaced. Loathsome little worms plotting together with Agnus, then deserting their duty like the cowards they are. Truly disgusting. A disgrace to the colony. And that goes for the ones who croaked for nothing, too. Even calling that droll is a disservice to the word.
Croaked for nothing?
I know you see us as enemies, but this... It's our friends you're talking about. Even Wamba. Back then... How dare you!
Silence, maggots! You must still be tired from fighting. Rejoice then! You will give me great pleasure as I crush you.
Don't be counting on that just yet.
What do you think you're doing?
The words of an idle man who orders others around. Or the words of rebels who risk their lives for us. Which do you think is worth more?
Silence! This is insubordination.
Damn, that's cool. But the fight sequences in the series has always been great.
Where? Stupid maggot! Where did he...
Don't you realize? The maggot that feasts on our dead. That would be you.
Flame Cloak destroyed. Colony 9 liberated.
Madness! You seek death then, Xeon?
We want to live. That is why we fight.
Will he fight us? Or will he just
Prepare
go?
yourself. Console B!
Why, you... You good-for-nothing imbecile!
All defectors must be eradicated!
Xeon!
Yes. Let's go!
At least his power source is already taken care of.
Villain! You won't have your way! That's where I stand! Know where that came from?
He's level 24, I'm 29. With all the grinding, I think we will be okay.
Know where that came from?
Let's see how this goes.
Not
for now.
Not where I stand.
More than that came from.
Hang your corpses on my wall, Ouroboros!
Right. We'll just try to knock him down as much as we can.
Let's do it, Taion. Gonna knock you into next week.
Take that!
This is going slowly but surely, so that's perfect.
We are the big gun. Let's get it.
All of us together.
No good. How about this?
I wouldn't mind having like a chain attack with all 3 Ouroboroses active. I don't know if that's how it worked, but that would be perfect.
This is bad.
Don't be reckless. This. Well within confidence.
Are you okay?
Alright, give me the lead.
A fusion of our strength.
Damn, both my healers are in their form. Come on, man, get back here.
They're sparking me yet.
Healing's on the way. Hold on.
A fusion of our strength. More where that came from. Looking good.
I've got to do something fast.
Like this.
Oh, just as if I decided to just walk around to another place on the battlefield.
I'll get you up in a sec.
And chain attack is almost there.
Time to send them back. We'll finish it here.
Together.
This should be our plan of attack.
Let's see.
Check out what I've got in mind.
Hit them where they leave.
Deck up for all
Alright, coming right up.
people. Let's do that. Always start out with
I get first dibs.
a healer. Well, it's my tactic. I don't know if it actually works that way, but it's been very beneficial for me so far.
How about this?
Well, I know who I want to back now. It's not the hero.
To me.
It grants armor veil to all allies. Why not?
I was waiting.
But this one we should be able to still activate.
Hastily on it. This'll end it. No respect for you.
Take that!
And of course, having a veil on everyone should help us after this as well.
Like this.
How's this for a plan?
Let's bypass defense. Still have 3, so that should activate, right?
More where that came from. Let's bring it home. Eat this.
Cool.
How about something like this?
Ooh, maybe just...
Leave it to Eunie.
Observe my strategy.
Do you think this plan might work?
Yeah, it might work.
I'll start it off.
No, it just might.
More where that came from.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And one for good measure. Ha!
Not bad. Definitely not bad.
I'll show you.
If we can get another chain attack out of it, we should be there. But we have to stay alive until it's full, so that might take a while.
You like that? I can still do this.
Time to win out the big gun. You ain't ready for this. Give it up. You won't get away. A fusion of our strength.
Not where I stand.
I'll show you.
Come on, take all the damage. There's no way you can heal because we don't have the clock.
Do it, Taion.
Give it up!
No escape.
Not where I stand.
No good.
A portion of our strength!
Right halfway there with the charge of the chain attack.
Give it up! I need you, Mia! We can do this now!
Is on my wall! Ouroboros! That's one down!
I want to die.
You will be avenged.
No, you be resurrected. Come on, go.
In it. But I've been way too much fun.
What? Give it up!
Take that. More where that came from.
We're near our limit!
One more.
Do it, Taion.
I'll have you up and out in no time!
So, back to the back.
It's for the memory of my friends.
Give it up! There's spark on me yet!
Healing's on the way. Come on.
Without the big gun! We'll blow you away! Harry!
How about this?
Take that.
You always need a little bit more.
Let me give you this! Here and now!
Now stop. I'll end it here.
Hold on tight! You guys ready for this?
Ready whenever.
We'll finish it here! I've got an idea!
Yeah, me too. Let's see.
Observe my strategy. I'll make it.
Alright, subjugation. That you definitely have.
Me next.
How about this?
Keep hitting hard. You won't get away.
Will we be able to completely destroy him during this chain attack, or will we need to give him a little extra push?
I just thought of a great idea. Yippee!
Let me do the honors!
Stay focused.
No, it's not gonna be made, so we probably need another one. If we're lucky, we might be able to get 3 out of it, but at least these 2.
Check out what I've got in mind!
Leave this to me. What I was waiting for.
I'll start us off.
No, I think we're just gonna get a little bit short, but who knows? Only just.
Not where I stand.
Yeah, we need a little bit more of an extra push.
For a plan!
Ooh,
Leave it to Eunie.
plenty quick.
Everyone get ready.
We know this is not gonna be completed anyway. But the extra few hits from him, that does really does take.
More where that came from.
Come on, take it down. Oh, the 2 healers are really low.
You won't get away.
Let's hope they don't stand next to each other when it happens. You get it.
It's futile, you know. You won't change anything. You think you have a future? Well, you don't. Only suffering and despair.
Even so, the choice is mine.
Lay things out for me here, Commander. Our consul's a monster. Our flame clock's busted. We still don't have enough food to go round. I have to ask, what's the point of all this?
To be free.
We succeeded, though not quite the way I'd hoped. Now then, listen.
You can't be serious! Then what? It was all a sham!
So it would appear. For that reason, we need to learn as much as we can. About ourselves. And about the world outside.
Oh! Is that everything? And while eating shoe leather?
If need be. Whatever the outcome may be. Only we can change it. I believe that.
We'll help you out too. Not because we're looking for your acceptance, but just so everyone can live. So please, let us further your goal.
I know you still have doubts. But won't you give them a chance?
I confess, I'm still a bit dazed by these developments. But I could let them off.
Yeah, same. The commander's never quite been this insistent. If Mwamba were here, I think he'd have agreed much sooner.
Friends.
Well, I'm still not buying it. The one to make the call should be me. I should decide. Nobody else. I'll prove it. The only one fit to be commander is me. We're gone.
Man, way to go off on one.
Kite, he just worries for the colony. He will come round eventually.
So, what's the word now, boss?
First, I want to solve the food shortage.
What, you mean by taking long hikes? It'll be tough without anything nearby.
That was the case up until now. Myself, I'll try it the other way.
What way?
We'll make fields. Our own food supply. Grown with our own hands.
When he says fields, does he mean like that bit in the textbook?
When food is scarce, one may till the soil and plant glitter radishes.
You always know your stuff.
Obviously.
I see. It was difficult to find time before, since you had to worry about the flame clock.
Yes, but not any longer.
You giving it a go then?
There will be toil, but we'll try.
Then start by observing the vegetation. It's not just soldiers that want to survive out here. You're sure to learn something.
I understand. We'll try that. Oh, and if you're ever in need of my support, just call on me. I'll help.
That's appreciated, but are you really sure?
If you truly want to change something, you must start with the self. I believe you said that.
Still, some folks aren't gonna like you when you're palling around with us lot.
It doesn't matter what they think of me. What truly matters is whether I carry out my duty.
Xeon, you haven't changed at all.
Sarcasm. At this stage?
Not at all. I was just thinking that you're still the same old friend from back then.
You've gained away with words. I see. Perhaps people can change.
Wow, ouch.
You gave us strength. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're more than welcome. And I'm pretty sure those few extra levels I had really did help. Where the heart is. Through helping him escape the bondage of Mobius, Noah formed a deep bond with Xeon. He will make a very capable ally.
You'll find it in my heart to trust you.
Alright, who is going to be the inheritor? Going to be Lanz? Noah. Of course we're friends. That's fine. Xeon's class. Class the Guardian Commander. Role Defender. Great at protecting allies about to be incapacitated. Their talent art absorbs attacks to gain extra power. Yeah, that's gonna be a nice one.
Colonize my place. Makes me feel so calm.
We've been eating watery beans for so long that I can now finish mine in one tick. Well, with supplies being short, I guess food's been getting thinner and thinner. I can see how you'd lose the will to savor it. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we'll help create the fields, or at least I hope we do. Because that would make this place into an actual town, that would be great. Hey, that's some serious look you got on your mush there, what's up? Well, some of the guys here aren't so keen on working together with you lot. The prospect of future cooperation is looking bleak, frankly. And the supply issues are only aggravating things further. I know they're probably just looking for someone to blame here. And so, I can't help wonder if there's anything I could do to help. Well, that's a rough situation, yeah. Just holler at us if there's anything we can do, okay? I'm pretty sure a lot of people will. Even if it's just to test us out. We're also gonna get some new information points here, since we have already got a few more extra points to discuss. We can always add a few more. Shop is open for business too. Colony 9 really went downhill since you guys left. We were this close to iron rank, but now we're back at tin again. It's kinda rough. We're fielding attacks from enemies left and right at the moment too. Just gotta take each day as it comes. I'm so sorry. Hey, come on. You have nothing to apologize for. Mobius are the bad guys here, right? You haven't done anything wrong. Yeah. And if we do get the food supply going, this place might still turn out okay. Our first information point here. We're running out of supplies across the board. Xeon's got to find a solution, and fast. And the first thing he has to solve is the food shortage. Hunting and harvesting isn't producing enough for us to live on. So maybe another supply cache? But we knew this was gonna be a point, right? Do we have the way up? And more importantly, will there be people there to talk to? I do not think so, which is fine. Ooh, more information. I asked Earl to do an off-seeing, as he had cheek to tell me how about later. I sternly remind him of what the job is. You wouldn't hear that kind of talk coming out of Noah now, let me tell you. Colony 9 off-seer. Ooh, do we need to give some help in sending a few people off? I wouldn't mind that. I think that's it for now. But as always, there's always gonna be more quests popping up, isn't it? So we got like 5 items to discuss, which is also like new side quests, so that's fine. And we got multiple points on the map we can explore for extra side quests. Like here, 2 more spots is added as well. Yeah, you can say what you want about this game, but they give you plenty to do, because it's been like 5 episodes or 6 episodes that we had to continue on with the main story, and we're just busy with a lot of extra stuff. And in all honesty, I do not mind. Actually pretty nice. Just keeps us busy, raises our levels, gives us new ranks, and especially when it comes to hero quests, I like those very much. And it seems that Xeon is permanently in our party compared to the other one. Nice, because that means that when he's there, the other people are already trying to learn his class, isn't it? So we don't need anybody to equip him. They can, but don't have to. Alright, so we can keep him on that, and you back to tactician?
Support you! Got it!
And yeah, there's gonna be of course a time when there's gonna be more than just 2-2-2. We're gonna have like 3 defenders, 3 attackers and a heal or something like that. But yeah, that's also why I want a very good healer as a hero, because hero are just there to support us. They haven't got anything else, and we can learn through our own characters the abilities to gain that class, and it will come. So yeah, having a great hero healer, that would be amazing. And of course then the ability to go beyond level 10, but I think we'll need to continue the main story if you ever want to do that. Alright, I think we need a place to rest so we can discuss some topics. And of course, before we head out, eat some food.
We could do with some food.
And when we're in a barrack, we should always try to clean ourselves up.
Let's get going. Time's
And I was just thinking, maybe we should eat at the canteen.
Time to eat then, no?
You've royally snuffed things for us, coming back out of the blue like this. Aye, come on. What are you saying? You made it that you won't have to fight anymore. Oh, you think you've got it all figured out, have you? You don't have a clue how close you brought us to ruin. The colony is trash, my friends, are lying dead by the wayside. And now we've even made an enemy out of the castle. It's all getting worse and worse. It might seem that way, but the more we free, the more they can start working together against the castle. I understand Xeon's way of thinking, really I do, but will we really be able to subsist without the support from the castle? We fought Agnus tooth and nail up until now. Leftnesses, the food supply, neither are in any kind of decent order. The previous commander was a stern sort, but he got the colony ship shaped so we'd have a shot at getting iron rank. I hate to say, but I'm not sure that Xeon can shoulder this burden. We really need to help this place out. They need some more faith in themselves.
Better make sure we're well rested.
I'm more curious to see if there's a new recipe for us to learn here. Yapulta veggie beans.
Mmm, delicious.
Ah, so good.
New recipe learned. Feisty, spicy zest beans.
So that's a new recipe then?
It is. Alright, let's start discussing, because we have a lot to discuss. I mean, truly a lot. And I'm very interested in finding places with new machines that we can just pull material out of.
I think we need to discuss this.
About those guys from Colony 9, and they really been coming at Noah asking for off-seeing these days. Well, I thought they had a new off-seer filling in for him. What's his name? Earl, a fourth termer. Ah yeah, that's the one. I guess that he's just not as reliable as our Noah. He'd been doing the off-seeing until we got back to Colony 9, hadn't he? Well, I don't really mind sending them off, but still. It just ain't possible for you to do the sending off in his fella's place every time. I wonder how things got to this point. Well, I've been wanting to look into this too. We need to talk to Roald. He'll have a good overview on what's going on with the soldiers. Let's meet up with him in the Colony 9 barracks and see what's going on. Yeah. Oh wait, there's 6? Does it mean that there were even more? As I said before, let's just discuss everything and open up the quest list.
Let's lay out the
and then we could just knock them off one at a time. I heard that Colony 9 has been having some major shortages. That's nothing new. But we didn't have so much of a problem with food and resources till Colony 9's rank dropped. So now frustration are running high after one too many shortages. Well, is there anything we can do to help? That would be great. Well, I guess there isn't anything we can do to fix it right this moment. Well, resolving the food supply problem is the highest priority, isn't it? Everyone said when stomach empty. That's just science. But it'll take time for the fields to yield crops. Yeah. If we could find something to tide everyone over until Xenon's field idea brings results. Troublesome people as always. Come on, Riku. If you got any bright ideas, we'd love to hear them. Meh. It's easy plan. Even you can think of. It's principle of finders keepers. Meaning? Well, Battlefield is full of usable items with no owner. He's got a point. When we couldn't go back to our colonies, we survived with things we scrounged off various battlefields. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive. I agree. On an old battlefield, we'll probably be able to find resources other than food as well. How about we search the battlefield at Everblack Plain near Colony 9? Well, there is one more place. The place where we met Guernica is another promising candidate. Right. When we found enough, we'll take it to the commissary. Camilla will be able to distribute it best. Okay, then it's decided. Hey, I'll help too. My nana also lend a wing. Great. And we'll activate the quest based on what's in our quest list, because in our quest we can see what kind of level they have. So if we now unlock some that are level 35 or something, way out of our league at this point, then we could just pick another one.
Could you all come round for a second?
So word on the grapevine has it that Agnus and Keves patrols are on the rise. Yeah, now that you mention it, they've been all over the place lately. It is conceivable that if we act conspicuously, the nation's troops will be placed on high alert. And destroying flame clocks seems pretty conspicuous, all things considered. Indeed, I doubt the consuls would overlook such irregularities. So we might expect more vigilance from them, more reinforcements. Right, that makes sense, I suppose. But releasing colonies from their flame clocks can't all be bad. Well, for sure, it gained us the cooperation of their people for one. It's had benefits, but that much is indisputable. So long story short, we've gotta up the ante, like what our pals are doing. Absolutely, we can't afford to slip up. Okay, so this was just a discussion for some extra experience. Because the thing is, if we have one more colony on our map, which is basically from our former enemies, if we add that one to the list, this is a very big stable area we have then, where there is no fighting and people can start to survive. And if we can raise the trust, maybe they can also like work together. It would be cool if things go that way. Then you'll actually have small little towns trading between each other, trying to survive.
Could you all come round for a second?
So, you guys know those supply drops we've been seeing now and again? Yeah, what about them? While colonies we've freed from their clocks can't request supplies, can they? No, that wouldn't make any sense. The drops are aid from one of the castles or neighboring friendlies. Even if one of the liberated colonies did file a request, nobody has a duty to honor it. Which means that wherever we see supplies being dropped, there must be a colony or troops we haven't freed yet. Yeah, there's a good chance we'd encounter enemies in those areas. Indeed, when we see a supply drop, we'll have to remain vigilant. But those containers will have stuff we'll need as well, am I right? If we can get our hands on them, I say we should, even with the enemies and all. So tips. These are good. Alright, crafting gems.
Where should I start?
Riku, mate, question for you. Oh, Riku listen, but not promising answer. Could to me and Noah do some gem crafting sometime? I could not understand how Lanz can ask such frankly blasphemous question while maintaining facade of innocence. Of course, answer is couldn't. If try making gems without presence of professional like Riku, then whole thing doomed to definite failure. It's nothing to waste a precious gemstone. Very bad for sustainability. Surely it's not 100% certain we'd fail, right? If Noah and I just work in harmony, I'm pretty sure we could come up with something good. That because part of Lanz's play is extreme simple. Not for part which Riku perform, requires specialist technique. It take full 10 years to master. Okay, cool, got it. I'll try that next time, then... Yeah? I like Lanz not even listening when Riku speaks. Yeah, and I've been trying to keep up with creating more gems and trying to raise them to gem level 2, level 3 as much as we can based on the items we got. Because when we switch class, it does equip the gems that the game thinks is most beneficial for the class that we pick. We still need to check it, but at least they fill it up. And the more gems we have, the more choice we have on gems to pick.
Let's lay out the facts.
Well, I'm probably just imagining it, but does Colony 4 not feel a bit tense to you? Well, I'm noticing that too. Maybe something happened. Well, I've heard that procurement of supplies isn't going too well. Not having what they need when they need seems to be an ever-present problem. Ah, yeah, that would explain why they're so moody. And who's in charge of this stuff again? Well, a department called the Procurement Division, according to the soldiers who were whinging about it. Well, if we're ever in the area, why not pay a visit to this Procurement Division? Alright, those were all discussion. I have to say, not as much quest came from it as I thought it would, but we're just starting on Colony 9, so I'm sure there will be more. Alright, let's check on our quest list, see which one we want to pick. No new hero quest, sadly. Because I wouldn't mind having a few extra there, but I guess we need to continue with the main story if we want to do that. So a lot of side quests. And I already see that... this, of course, no open registration. Yeah, the tactical eradication, so the monster quest, we are almost at the level that we should be able to at least attempt it. And I was trying to save this for later, but you know my thing. And yes, this does make sure that the story goes forward a little bit slower than you might want, but I feel if we do it when we can, we'll get supplies and goods and maybe even characters that will really help the journey ahead. So I do want to try and keep on focusing that. Okay, so we got 3 quests that are already in our limit. And one of them requires the hero Xeon. Yeah, so I'm thinking let's just go with exhausted supplies first. Then off-seer and then this one. And then see if we are ready to go with the monster quests. So we can. That would be great. So let's activate this one. And then of course we have a lot of cards we can probably fulfill. So if there is a reward underneath it, then we haven't activated the specific card yet. If there's only affinity, we can do it, but just for a small bit of extra affinity, that would not be a bad thing. So yeah, let's see which one we can complete of the entire list. Because with the item still present there, the affinity gain is actually quite decent. You can see we can still get 9 if we deliver more. Ooh, no pon silver coin. Yeah, still a lot of items we don't have yet. Empress lettuce. This one, oh yeah, I think the bag next to it indicates whether we can deliver it or not. 75 affinity. Oh, we definitely want that.
That's all of them. It's looking complete.
Headgear. Lenny.
It's looking
Some extra
complete.
steam belt. And we'll do it again. And we'll leave it for now. Like I said, I really want to get the first drops out of it first. And later on, because there are some items we have a lot of, we can always do some more. Okay. Let's check their affinity chart. Ooh. It seems all full, but maybe we have to go there in order to gain the next level. Because it means we will be getting slow digestion. It means we'll have 2 of those. Right? Because I think with the... See here, we have that as well. So it means that we get more out of the food buff and stuff like that. Yes! Alright, let's check the map so we can see where we need to be. Off-seer anguish. So many places of interest. Is there any way to see which one we actually selected ourselves? This one. Because there are the brackets around it. Alright. So, next time we're gonna start doing a run on the side quest. I think we can get a lot done in an episode or 2. Hopefully finish them all off and get to a point where or we have a bunch of quests we cannot do because we're too low leveled, or there are just no quests because the story hasn't progressed that far yet. So yeah, we'll have to see. And I do wonder, because we are on the brink of leveling the affinity, I wonder if we need a little bit more to get there, or if we need to talk to somebody in order to raise it. Hey, about Doran and Bam Bam. Enough! I don't want to hear those names again. Else I'll wrap that soppy hairdo of yours around the leftmost wheel axle and drag you to the other end of Aionios. Clear? Clear. I am sorry. Yeah, he's definitely upset by it. Is it really true that Doran left the colony? This is a real tragedy. Doran was the best test subject I could hope for. In terms of bodily fortitude, at least. Ah, nice. That's completely shattered my image of you.
I see some relations have changed.
Yeah, we suddenly don't like that person anymore. Alright, I think that's everybody down here. There could be a few more text upstairs. But together with doing all the extra quests we have at the ready, we'll do that of course as well. Because talking to people gives us affinity and also let us gain more understanding. I do wonder what will make it go to 3 stars. Because maybe there's going to be like a quest to raise affinity by talking to a certain person to get a certain quest. But we'll figure it out. We have still plenty of time to do so. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we go and fulfill all those juicy side quests we've collected. See you then. Bye-bye.